knows? But here we go. This is game 2 of the grand finals. Knee Deep versus ChilledGamers. Knee Deep ahead by 1 in the series. They're live on restart. Why are you guys like this, man? Anyways, we're now hopefully live. This is the grand finals. Knee Deep versus ChilledGamers. Knee Deep ahead by 1 game in this best of 3. If Knee Deep win this game, they win the tournament. ChilledGamers wins. We're going to a game 3. Playing on Precinct East, I believe. Precinct East. Indeed. This is based on the old district map of Insurgency Source. One of the legendary maps, probably top 3 most favorite by most players. I would also in my top 3. But in any case, back to what really matters here. The action starting up X-ray on to see where the enemies are. I have a better idea where they're aiming at. Good nade from my side, but not going to get the kill here. Aiming for that cross and dock, not going to find it, but Snake Eyes and Cheesy, good start. Taking out a little bit of that KD power, firepower. And bottom of taking out Snake Eyes. Myson looks away at the wrong time, but of course he does not have X-ray vision, as you can see here, because he would just shoot through if there was. He does not know. Myson in position. Gets the wall bang onto Ogdog. He tries to open up, but Spitter in position just counters him perfectly. Well done by ChilledGamers. First round going to their side. Just when it looked like Knee Deep, we're probably going to sweep this one. ChilledGamers, great setup. Knee Deep kind of caught with their caught off guard there. Really did not have their ducks in a row. They were all ducking for cover at that point. They were struggling a little bit there. So, however, it is, of course, only the first game. There are many more games to go, many more things to do. So we will see if KD can bring it back, or is it going to be CG taking it to map 3 very soon. We'll follow a droid from the spawn here, rocking the F2000 and just a singular grenade. Most players rocking 1 weapon and a grenade. No pistol strats. It is just not enough ammo and firepower in them to really prove worthy. I mean, you could with the Deagle, maybe, but the recoil on it's a little too high to really effective in the map. My son uses the grenade onto Spitter, but a droid is spinning around Bravo. Looking around for something lucky. Aim bottom on the cross side over in that apartments area, looking for the crossfire. There's a player right there. Aim can't see it, but they are there. You can see the orange sight there. That is where the enemy is. They are danger close, or aiming from at least. Danger close. Salty watching on the outside of B here. Nothing happening yet, but in a very exposed area here. Oh, the trade. Unfortunately, Cheesy taking out a droid, but aimbottom taking down Snake Eyes. The Salty takes down Cheesy Potatoes, rotating back and around. Even Steven 1-1 as Knee Deep take a round on the board. Good start from Knee Deep there. Looked a little fishy at first, a little bit challenging, but ultimately they did get it done. So, gotta call out props where you see it. But here we go, back on this next round. And what happens next? Ooh, what happens next? We'll follow War Dog to see what ChilledGamers opt to do. A couple things they could try out. I have an idea in my mind, but let's see what ChilledGamers do in theirs. Setting it for the spawn here, getting body blocked by somebody with an SVD. Classic. Not sure what the delayed in the slide was for, but okay. Looks like they're going to go for the outside lane A play. Pretty boring normally. There is 2 players to fight, though. They're going to opt to go instead on the outside. Oh, careful. Double up with Ogdog. Here come the double dogs. Coming out and about. Again, they are known for playing this outside lane here. Looks like they were watching earlier. Here comes the flash. Perfect. Going to bait it out. Nobody in position, but unfortunately for him, he's getting shot from behind. He has no idea what's happening. Totally caught off guard here. Oh, and not anymore as Warlock gets the kill onto Lone Star. Stuck a mag, but I guess it was worth it in the end of it all. He partially capped up a Salty in a good spot. Takes down Snake Eyes. Going to go for the push up here into apartments. One player on the cross gets the kill onto Spitter. Ogdog and War Dog last remaining. Your double dogs here in position. Ogdog takes stubbing his toe there on the fall, but Salty gets the headshot and War Dog gets the trade onto my son. Now down to just War Dog and Salty and aim bottom. Not much left. But we do see War Dog getting the pick on a Salty. 1v1 here. Aim bottom last alive against War Dog. 1v1. Aim bottom locked in. Flicks onto War Dog and gets that kill. Knee Deep take the lead. 2-1. Well fought by Knee Deep there. And such a good clutch attempt by War Dog. So close. And yet that flick from aim bottom is what they needed to do, and they got it done. Well done. Well fought out, but still, many more rounds on the board to go. This is only game 2. So Knee Deep ahead by 1. Can they keep that momentum going? Or is this going to be the end of the line for ChilledGamers? Have they lost their chill? Have they lost their mojo? It remains to be seen. But we'll follow Snake Eyes from spawn here. There's cheesy potatoes. There's the jump slide. Perfect. We'll jump crouch more accurately. Stacking up pretty heavy. 2 apartments. Doubling up. Looks like they're going to go, lower. Interesting call. Again, the War Dogs do what they do best. Snake Eyes can sneak through the pre-fire there. Good to see Snake Eyes just holding the lane here and holding the line. You can hear him down below there as the player in tires. Trying on the side of the spitter, takes down aim bottom. Snake Eyes just watching a whole lot of nothing. War Dog getting the pick onto Lone, who was prone there. Okay, on the top side, still rocking the tack. Definitely a interesting choice. Dog and Spitter, though, getting some work done with those F2000s. Tactically, if I say so myself, 4v1, my son. Just attack and a pistol. I love to see it. Well, what pistol is that? You can't quite see it in the 3D preview, of course. Oh, Snake Eyes with the AS Val out snipes my son to tie 2-2. Oh, so close. He barely even barely gently opened the door and he just immediately gets blasted. AS Val doing numbers. And when you don't have armor, those rounds, man, the rate of fire is just devastating. Even if it's not a one-hit kill, that 3 or 4 kills is done. You're cooked. It's dunzos. Big old plate and... yeah, it's a big plate of Doritos. Right. Someone... who is jumping over people's head in spawn trying to leave? That doesn't actually help you, War Dog. A bunch of goofballs. It's classic insurgency, getting body blocked. Even if you're not trying, you'll inevitably body block somebody. That's why you always run to the side of the lane if you can. You always give an offset for the faster players, because inevitably somebody will have a better spawn than you. And that player always wants to go. War Dog somehow jumping over the pre-fire there that totally existed in their own minds. My son waiting for the cross. Not going to happen. Again, Insurgents playing very passive. Both teams slowing down a lot. Here comes the flash. Lone Star, almost easy kill. Whipped it. Gets it onto Dog, but War Dog's still there. Does Lone Star know? I don't think he knows. My son gets the pick on the spitter. Nice start there. Lone Star, yep. No, you missed that one. He went right past you. But my son just waiting and watching. Waiting and watching. Getting ready for the fight here. Salty gets the pick on the Snake Eyes. Cheesy and War Dog still in the fight here for ChilledGamers. Looking up and across. 2v4 here. Now looking good. C capping up most of the way for security. In the meantime, Salty just capping it. For free? War Dog trying to go for the fight here. Lone Star catches out Cheesy Potatoes. War Dog last alive here. It's going to be tough because they're going to lose Charlie, so they're going to get aimbottom back in an instant if they need it. War Dog, go for the melee. Go for the melee. Do it. Oh, gets the headshot of the Maison. Should have just gone for the melee bash, but you know what? I understand you want to play it safe. Fair enough. The only thing is the respawn wave, 50 seconds, not great on odds. War Dog is so tunneled in on Cafe, he's not going to look to his side. Side player should have called him already. There it is. Adroit catching out. War Dog tried to rotate out and around. Knee Deep taking the lead back. 3-2. Well fought, but ultimately good attempt, but just not enough. Would have given bonus points for the melee bash, or if you swap to your knife, but of course, swapping your knife does make a sound, so getting caught with your knife out would be a little embarrassing, to be fair, but mash in the back of the head would have been cool too. But I get it. You want to keep it safe and, be ready to shoot somebody if you need it, so you can only do what you can, and you got to do what's right. So that is how these things go. But in any case, back to the action here that really is important and impactful. My son's still not dropping the attack. He's still on that position. I mean, it's kind of working for him. He's tied 4-4, so it's not like it's whiffing every shot. But man, it's might be more impactful to have a different weapon. But that's just my opinion. Valid or not, it's just an opinion. Don't worry, it ain't that valuable. But in any case, my son in position, ready to go for the nade. He knows there's a player up there now. Oh, Lone Star, nice cook on the War Dog. And I think they repeated that strat a little too many times. But here's my son waiting and ready. We're not going to miss it this time. Oh, but he does. Oh, it's tragic. I think you hear the player rotating out into this area here. Gets the flick on the Snake Eyes. Crazy. Okay. That was one hell of a shot. But there's still more shots coming down here. Ogdog looking to clear this out here. Lower side A. The problem is the Lone Star is there. Getting a little dangerous there. Cheesy Potatoes looking for something lucky. Trying to find something. Uh-oh. My son did not see that player. So we have a player on B now. Is the B player going to get the kill first? Who's shooting who? That's your teammate. Yep, there you go. Oh, but Cheesy gets the pick on the Myson. Lone Star running behind enemy lines here. But Joy with a Kobe takes down Cheesy Potatoes. The lead going and continuing to knee deep. 4-2 for Tua on that thing. Well played by knee deep. And it truly, they are deep in terms of the frags, in terms of the positioning, in terms of almost everything that matters. Knee deep are definitely moving ahead. Although I do like the ponytail sticking out of the side of the head covering there. Almost looks like ears. Classic. It's always something with Buggy. That's, if it ain't Buggy, it ain't Insurgency. It's kind of like Bethesda games. It's like FPS Bethesda. That's crazy. I never even thought of it that way. You could say, I guess it's kind of like BioWare, but it's more like Bethesda, in my opinion. But yeah, here's what it is. Here we go with Snake Eyes. AS Val going to try to jump across here. Oh, it's going to slide across. Excuse me. Easily dodges the pre-nades and pre-fires, but Snake Eyes too late to the draw. Aim bottom gets the kill. Salty waiting for the spot in tires. There is a player on the outside. Uh-oh, could get flanked, but My Son gets the pick on Cheesy Potatoes trying to run out there. Out in that dark window spot there. You're not going to be able to hit that from the apartment side there as the broken half wall that is partially removed. I'm calling it. Oh, not the right call out. That's all right. Adroit aiming for the side, looking for something. Looking for anything. Not going to find it yet. Again, Insurgents are pretty passive right now. They're just waiting in apartments, trying to clear it out. Spitter takes down aim bottom, trying to clear out that objective area, or that location at least, not objective area. Ogdog looking for something lucky. Going to try to go out there. There you go. Finally makes those way out there in the Bravo. Again, a lot of places on B they could be. And Adroit takes down Spitter. One remaining is going to be Ogdog. Gets the kill onto Adroit. Out in the open. They haven't seen him yet. They haven't seen him yet. There you go. Myson with the headshot. Takes down Ogdog. 5-2. Knee deep looking strong for this first half here. Majority of the rounds already over, but a 3-round lead is looking great for knee deep. Myson already looking pretty sharp there. Still that tack doing work. And it may be a little tacky to some, but it's effective where it matters. Oh, not live. Bathroom break. Someone's got to take a trip to the sandbox. Happens to everybody. We are but human. Man, oh man. So, suppose you're on ChilledGamers and you're wondering, what can you do to stop security from winning every round? This is an interesting predicament, an interesting place and question to ask at this time. So knee deep right now on B, as I understand it, I may be wrong on this, they're pretty much doing a standard stack up. They're sitting a little bit more on the outside and kind of outside the apartments and tires out here. So they're mostly stacking a little extra out here. They're called police department now, I guess. That's the name for it. They're kind of stacking to this bias here to where they can move around to either tires to flank through here or to go out, or to the other side to play out into B as necessary from that side. So, I suppose we won't call it police, but I guess apartments is faster. No, police is faster. Huh. That's all I call police. But in any case, as they team kill each other, of course. Classic. But, drip-wise, not bad for security. A little bit all over the place. Definitely lots of brown, but a couple regular people there. Brown is in the color of the outfit, of course. Just to clarify, in case it wasn't obvious already, because this is a game in the Middle East, of course. So need to be a little more specific in regards to that. But yes, outfit-wise, you're going to see a lot of brown, a lot of tan. But, Insurgent's a little more varied, of course. But not bad. A little more gray, yep. Should be a little more civilian in theory. There are some military-style outfits, though, on Insurgents, so they can opt to try and take their chances. But most of them are going to rock something probably similar to the average wear and tear you would see. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Here we go. Back in business, we see there's one tactical guy. There's always one. There's always one guy that's like, normal outfit? Nah, I'm going to dress like a space guy. And that's the this guy over here. Security rocket, pretty standard outfits. So you're not going to see something super super bananas. I think there's like one civilian-ish outfit. You can kind of see here's the contractor. Has the denim pants, but beyond that, beyond the denim, you're not going to see a whole lot else. War Dog, though, again, back to what really matters, the actual combat here. And the second round continuing, or the rounds continuing from that pause. Now back with Snake Eyes as we head up top of here, watching him with the foul. Ogdog gets the straight on the lone on the cross. Snake Eyes gets picked by Myson. Did not slide in time. Droid gets taken down by Ogdog, though, but War Dog still in the battle here. Is he going to go for the play on A? And they heard the door open. They know he's there. Myson waiting for that push on the street. Uh-oh. Is War Dog going to fall into the trap? Yeah, he is. Boop. Another kill from Myson. 9-6 now. One remaining is going to be Spitter. And where is Spitter? Question many people would like to know. Aim bottom, though. Finds Spitter trying to hide out. Not going to get any luck there. 6-2. Looking pretty good for Knee Deep. As ChilledGamers try to find something lucky. Trying to find anything right now. But it's just not going their way just yet. 2 rounds left in this half, of course. So do or die time. You're getting close to the end of the ropes where you're really not. I mean, 4 rounds up is pretty rough. It is pretty rough to come back from. Possible, sure. Likely, probably not. But hey, you know what? Anything can happen. We could see the comeback of the century here. I'm not gonna, say it won't happen, but anything is possible in this world. So let's see what happens. We will follow. We've seen a lot of War Dog. Let's see about Cheesy Potatoes. That's why we haven't seen a lot of him, because he has an invisible gun. Following Spitter, though, rocking the F2000, a very common weapon among ChilledGamers. And it seems like on this map especially, they really like the F2000. Rocking the magnified 2 times. Interesting choice. Looks like Myson is in position. Spitter somehow staying alive. The question is, where is Myson aiming? At the other window. Don't stop waiting on the outside as well. Aim bottom. Everyone just kind of waiting for someone to make a move here. Very common. Spitter just kind of clearing things out. Going slow. Taking your time. Not a race. Snake Eyes getting the kill onto aim bottom. They're going to push through a little bit, start some flow. The question is, can they keep it rolling? Spitter just waiting for someone to make a misplay there. Salty will catch out Snake Eyes, trying to rotate out to the street. Spitter going to go for the retake, or the refrag onto Salty. Going to fake C. Okay. I'm not sure where Spitter's going. I think they're just doing their own thing, it seems. Salty, though, gets the kill on the War Dog, and Ogdog getting traded out by a droid. Taking both dogs with him. The question is, where is Spitter going? Cheesy Potatoes, I have an idea. He's kind of guarding that C side. Oh, upper B now. But Spitter just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Gets the kill on the Lone Star. I think Spitter got a little bit lost in the battle there. Couldn't find his way in the war zone. But he's finally back towards the objective. A little bit of misdirection. That can be effective. Well, let's see what happens here. Spitter running in. Oh! Myson going for the pre-fire there. Up for the pistol. Let's see it. Can he get it with the Tariq? Come on, Tariq. Let's go, Tariq. Oh. Oh, come on, Tariq. No, he's out of ammo. Oh, that's tragic. Should have reloaded already. Oh, and Cheesy Potatoes gets the kill. ChilledGamers get the round. 6-3. What I like to see. Oh, yeah. Just when you thought it was going to be a sweep by Knee Deep. That is a class certified Tariq moment. Well, you always get the extended mags with the Tariq. Or just grab the Beretta. Just telling you, the M9, it's a great weapon. I know everyone loves a meme with the Tariq because it's basically the Beretta-fied Makarov, but the Makarov is a legend for a reason. It is not the Tariq. The Tariq, I'll be honest, you could probably throw it with more effectivity than fire with the Tariq. Not a bad gun, but definitely a meme gun. I mean, the Well Rod is the ultimate meme because I don't think you can one-hit headshot. I feel like you have to be able to. Like, if you do hit that one. Maybe if you have AP or something, but adding supply points to it, I don't know if it's even worth it at that point. Oh, my son almost hit that shot. I think it's time to swap it. Not yet. It seems Salty's going to run straight through. Go for the pre-fire there. Ogdog and Snake Eyes getting work done on ChilledGamers. Suddenly, Salty and Lone last alive here. Both of them on the outskirts here. Outskirts. Anyways. Let's see what happens here. Last round of the half. This is buyout round. So they're going to go for the nade on the B to clear it up. Not a bad cook. Goes a little high. Not a bad starburst. Or air burst. Commonly. So they're going to avoid that angle there. Going to take a bullet or two. Uh-oh. Salty in a close spot here. Does he know there's a player right next to him? I don't think he knows. I don't think either player knows. They're right next to each other. Oh, Spitter was that battle down to just Lone Star. Last alive 1v5 here. Capping C. Not a bad spot, but you got to cover two angles at once, and that's not ideal in any shape or form. Because now you're going to have two pushing at once. Not a bad timing, though. Hey, this could work. This could work. Hold on. Oh, yeah, he's getting double teamed here. Oh, boy. Here comes the pressure. Here they come. Getting pushed close. Gets the kill to one. Sprays down to two. He gets it. One more to go, and he clears out Charlie. Goes for the wall bang. He's going to... Oh, it goes to Stale. That should not even be part of the C objective. He's going to go for the jump out. Goes for the falling, dropping kill. No luck for him, though. I got to give A for effort, but unfortunately... unable to execute. 6-4 ends your half. ChilledGamers down only 2 rounds after a pretty big lead coming in from knee deep. As we swap sides, this is anyone's game to win. How now, brown cow? Oh man, a BM in my son. I can't believe it. All people. Crazy. Oh boy. But in any case, second half starting now. Here we go with ChilledGamers. We're following Cheesy Potatoes at the start here. Rocking, it looks like the Tavor. And a grenade. Everybody rocking a grenade except for War Dog. But pretty much heavy weapons beyond, well, heavy weapons for War Dog and Cheesy. Snake Eyes Nog Dog again running F2000s and Spitter running the WCX, it looks like. Oh, Cheesy! No! Get it out! Get it out! No! No, Cheesy, buddy! Oh no! Oh, buddy! We didn't see that. Trust me, we didn't see that. No one's clipping it. No one is clipping that right now. Surely no one. No, we didn't see that, guys. We definitely didn't see that whiff and a half. But in any case, aim bottom does take out Og Dog at least. In the meantime, here comes Salty. Oh, hanging out. Adroit gets the nade onto War Dog. Oh, but aim bottom catches out Spitter. The problem is, oh man, down to just one remaining security force member here. Sneak out. Going for the pick against Adroit. Cheesy has left the game. Oh. Oh no! Did he? I think he. I don't know if he alt F4'd after that. I think he alt F4'd, understandably, when that happened, because he biffed the throw, tried to throw it out the window again, and biffed it again, and then just had to pay the price, like a Klarna bill, overspent and in collections. His credit took a hit. It's never pretty when it happens. Yeah, they're going to have to call not live. That is tragic. Very tragic. Oh, I can't wait to see chat's reaction to that one. Oh, man, that was rough. But it happens to everybody. Everyone's bipped a nade before, tried to throw it, or blew themselves up. Molotovs are the worst for that, because as soon as it happens, you're just on fire. And you're dead. You don't even get to pretend like, oh, maybe I could try to dodge it. No, you're just instantly dead. Oh, he crashed. Yeah. Maybe he did. Who knows? I don't know. Sometimes people do crash, but that was is what it is. The key is though, 4-7. I'm slacking on my job here. Get that scoreboard updated. Was distracted. Looking pretty strong for knee deep though to win this game and win the tournament here, but still only 4 rounds to win. 7 rounds for CG though. But it is still winnable. Second half early on, though. KD looking pretty good on Insurgent's side, though. But my son rocking that L96. Yeah, he is. Oh, the meme rod. Weapon. I'm pretty sure it does more damage if you whack somebody with it if you don't have AP on than you would as a bullet itself, which is kind of funny. I'm probably not wrong on that, but you know, just talking out the wazoo. Yeah, you can see they're doing some exercises here, some group stretches, if you will. But in any case, any game, blah blah, anybody's game to win, of course. But Knee Deep looking like they pretty much decisively have this game locked in. Whoa. Okay, well, we'll leave the Matrix real quick. Oh, I want to go down there. See, don't you want to explore this? I always love how good skyboxes are. Like a really, really good out of bounds always looks awesome. Something about Insurgency always has really, really good boxing and like placements and stuff, because it always makes you want to like, oh, what's out here? What's going on out here? Always looks cool. But you know, it's not a good map. I think we're all back though. Oh, no, we are still waiting on Cheesy. Hopefully they come back soon. Please, we need you, buddy. Uh-oh. Hope not for too long. We will play it by ear. But in the meantime, take a quick water break myself. I will be right back. All right, we are back. So Cheesy is back as well, and yeah, you know, I do have to give props that he did try to throw it back at least, and he's talking with, oh crap, I made a mistake. But yeah, that's a rough one. It happens to everybody. Better than that than just like run away and then lose a position and just totally give out. But let's see what happens here. We still have plenty of time and plenty of rounds to make up for it. Here comes War Dog running through. I almost think he had his knife out. It looked like how fast he was running. For the record, running with your knife out does not make you run faster. It looks cool though, and people fall for it every time. It's really funny. But yeah, no, it does not make you run faster. So if someone tells you that in Insurgency you run faster with your knife out, they're full of crap. I can guarantee you. But in any case, Snake Eyes in position, gets a shot and kill on the Lone Star. War Dog falling a little bit earlier, but still Ozdog in a good spot. Gets the kill into my son, trying to run into B here. And suddenly, oh, ChilledGamers are bringing it back here. Droid Tyro in a good spot. Waiting and ready to go. Right, cooking the grenade well. But there's Spitter getting the kill there. Down to 1. And ChilledGamers bring it back 5-7. Just when you thought it was all over. Not a bad place in itself, but still a long way to go to bring back the lead. 2-round difference now as we get closer and closer in position. So the question now is, can ChilledGamers bring it back to game 3? This is a good question. I think there is a chance that this happens. And I think ChilledGamers It'd be a long shot. But I think they could bring it back to a close, maybe 11-9 finish. It's possible. Will they win it? It depends on how KD goes. I think once they kind of get a little more serious and get locked in, they're going to probably take the rounds here. But let's see what happens. Oh, my son looks away at the wrong time, but Salty gets the pick up on the Spitter in the meantime. Keeps it alive for his team. Right in a good spot. Goes for the pre-fire. Aim bottom. Also on a cross here. Waiting to find something lucky, but Ogdog gets the kill onto Salty. Wardog waiting in position, ready to roll here. We see Snake Eyes. Just watching with their snake eyes, if you will. Wardog going for a good grenade throw on the toss. Will they get the kill? No. But not a bad idea. Snake Eyes still just watching the wall there. Getting ready to go. Oh, and Lone Star taken down. Cheesy Potatoes. Of course, Snake Eyes now back into the game here. Moving around here. My son waiting for someone to push out. Oh, there's the pick from Aim Bottom onto Wardog. And now we're down to Snake Eyes. Last remaining. Going into position here up on the window. Gets the wall bang onto my son. Well, through the cover there at least. Does he see the player out on B? No. Does not see the player on this cross either. Doesn't see a whole lot of anything. But Aim Bottom sees his head, takes it off, and that is 8-5. 3 rounds up now, 4 knee deep, looking even more like they're about to take the rest of the game. But still, only 3 rounds away from the win for knee deep. Yeah, a little more for Chilled Gamers, but Chilled Gamers, I think they have an X factor that can make it pretty tough and pretty close. We'll see who ultimately comes out on top and who does take it. The question is, will they? And that, I don't know. We will find out soon enough. Following Spitter here from spawn. Getting ready to roll here. Going to that. Looks like the upper apartment side here. Goes for the slide across. Bingo. I don't know what you're going out there for. Nothing to see. But maybe not bad. He can get flanked in a second by Salty. And there it goes. Cheesy's holding the angle here. He let his teammate fall, unfortunately. Salty getting the kill on the Ogdog as well in B. Here's Cheesy. Salty, a 3rd kill onto Cheesy Potatoes as Wardog gets the kill into my son. Wardog trying to shoot across there, trying to take down Salty, but Salty is just on a rampage. Gets his 3rd kill. My goodness. Someone stop this guy. Is this his 4 kills? What is going on here? Salty with the the foul, the greatest weapon of the insurgent forces of all time. Yeah, he won. I think this is an ace. Oh my god. Dude, Salty. 5-9. That's an ace? Oh my god. Dude, save some for the rest of your team, man. Oh my god. Okay, don't go apartments. Security, just no. Don't do it. Oh my god. So CG, not looking great for their odds. Hey, you never know. You never know. But not the odds are not looking good right now for them. But hey, you know what? That's exactly when they're going to throw on the switch. They'll do what they need to do and they come out swinging. Just you wait. They may also have only no rounds left to make mistakes, so they better do it now or they're going to be really out of luck. This is the second map, Grand Finals. It's do or die time now. So if they don't hit this, they're about ready to be packing here. So following Detroit, looks like they're stacking up with Lone. He's going to go for a play on B instead of going for the upper side, it looks like. Going to take a little bit of rounds there to the side there. You see Apartment's getting some coverage. Salty getting the pick on Cheesy Potatoes. But Aim Bottom in position, just holding the line there for his teammate Detroit. Playing the covering side alongside Spitter as well. Just kind of covering angles here, covering sight lines. Not a whole lot happening just yet, but Ogdog getting ready to go. Waiting for Falcon to come out. Not going to see anything. Adroit, though, gets the pick on the Snake Eyes. Ogdog taking some rounds, but does not get the kill. No, he does. They both trade, taking out each other there on the bottom side of B. As we see Adroit moving around out to the backside. Lone Side getting the nade onto Wardog. Spitter, though, in position last alive for Chilled Gamers. It is all onto Spitter now. 1v4. Odds aren't good. Oh, nice flick onto 1. Flick onto 2 onto Myson. About to be 3. Oh, there's 2 at once. He cannot get it all done. Adroit gets the kill on Spitter falling. It's going to be match point, game point, tournament point to Knee Deep. 10-5. It is all down to this. Chilled Gamers, Knee Deep. Your time to shine, Chilled Gamers. This is your round to win. Either you win this now or you're going packing. And KD are going to take this and sweep it. They won the last 2 rounds pretty decisively, but it is do or die time. Can they do it? Can they come up big? Or they got something crazy in their pockets? Any last little magic, anything you've got, now is the time to use it. We'll follow Cheesy Potatoes from spawn here. Hopefully we don't jinx him this time. And ready to go. Is he going to cook the nade? Going to opt the plate. Safe. Going to sneak out instead. Goes for the wall bang across. Gets 1 on the Salty. Through the side there. Avoids the grenade for now. Goes for the throw. Oh, and Lone Star on the cross will get the pickup onto Cheesy. Snake Eyes down below, hanging out, looking for something in Cafe. Oh, but Adroit takes down Snake Eyes. He did not see the teammate dead near him there. That might have been a signal that maybe it was a little bit unsafe there. But Ogdog in position, just hanging out on beat, looking for some support. Does he see the player on beat? There he goes. He sees Lone Star there on the top side. You still have Adroit and Aimbottom, though. 2v2, winnable still. Adroit in a good spot. Out capping up A. Aimbottom is a 1v2 here on B. Still playing in apartments. Come on, buddy. There's the cap on B. 5v2 now. CG looking favored as they play on. Aimbottom rotating down and around. Going to go for spawn camp, I'm guessing. Spawn camp, yep, on the outside. Oh, is he gonna bait it out? I think he tried to sound bait it out, but I don't know if the other team heard that. Adroit did get the kill to Snake Eyes, trying to run into A at the last second. Can he keep it going for longer? Get his side view here. All the way in Alpha, way deep. Almost outside of the boundaries. But smart call from Adroit. Hanging out. Goes for the wall bang. Again, F2000, not super well good at wall bang in there. Oh, catches out Cheesy Potatoes, though. Just playing head games with this Alpha players here. Aimbottom taking down Spitter as well over on that B side. Adroit getting on A to Stale. Ogdog takes down Salty. Tyro go with the wall bang. And there's the kill onto War Dog, clearing out Alpha. Now it's down to Ogdog, the last player remaining for Chilled Gamers. Their final chance. It all comes down to that, and Aimbottom secures the win for Knee Deep. 2-0, 11-5 at the finish. GG's, y'all. Well played. Knee Deep are your champions of the December Diamonds tournament for the ICL. The final one for 2025.